That actually looks better than I thought it was gonna look. Um, I thought I was gonna get a polygon error when I set that, but I just have to change. There we go. There. Investigate. Set that to investigate contacts outside patrol area. Perfect. So now my F-35s should start engaging all these Chinese fighters that are hanging out over here. What gets me about the NATO about the LRASM is that they canceled the supersonic variant of it. Like why would you do that versus a modern, as much as I think the LRASM will be an improvement over the Harpoon. I mean, I still not sure that it's going to be feasible versus a modern air defense system. Slammer, if I recall, is basically an upgraded harpoon is really all it is. That's, I believe, air launched only. I don't know what their plan for the LCS is. Seems like every time I read something on the LCS, the plan has changed. True, the supersonic long range ASM will be less stealthier than the subsonic one, but speed is an advantage all of its own sometimes. All I know is that as far as the next surface to surface missile in the LRA LCS is that anything is better than the Hellfires that they're currently armed with. All right, so ambush is can probably change your course a little bit here. Yeah, but I don't know if well again I don't know if the SM-6 actually has the warhead to actually do much damage to to a ship. At least not critical damage. You know, Belugan, if we had a ASM version of the SM6 in the database, we might be able to test this theory out. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But again, I don't know if I could restrain myself if I was in your position when I had unfettered access to the database. I'd be adding all sorts of cool new toys, but I'm sure it's not as easy as as I'd like to think it is. CW event ship destroyed. What did I destroy? I was just maybe something burnt to death. Um, oh, maybe it was a fire on an oil rig. Yeah, those are actually pretty damaged. And guess what? They're actually within harpoon range, or they should be, I think. Um, Phalanx. No, that's only guns. I thought I had harpoons in this group. Montrose, Kent. I have harpoon. I seize. Why are oh, harpoons are right there. Target is out of range. Oh, what's my range on this version of the harpoon? I thought it was 75 nautical miles, so I'm just outside a range of harpoons. Let's turn this group in a little bit. Yeah, we're just a couple nautical miles outside of harpoon range, so let's. All right, so purely for something to do here. Um, where are my F-35s at? Did I lose fighters and not know about it? Oh no, there's my F-35s. Okay. What are they doing? Oh, they're heading to refuel point. Okay. I thought I thought I had lost a group of F-35s there. Yeah, before we had the BBG 60 something in the database, I actually removed the gun turrets off and the other Iowa Barons, I should say. I actually removed the gun turrets off the Iowa, added a bunch of Mark 41 VLSs, and pretty much armed it with Tomahawks, long range ASMs, and SM6s. Okay, so okay, so I want ambush over here to change course. What's the water depth over here? Still 500 feet. He's going in flank and isn't cavitating, so works for me. That group over there has subs or has ASW helicopters. I want to avoid that group. We'll go pick on the former Nigerian ships anyway. Then. So I find it interesting that my F-35s are flying over this Chinese group and they're not firing at me. So I wonder if I flag them as hostile, but they're not hostile to me. But I've been shooting down their plane, so they've got to be hostile to me. Oh well, classify another SAM battery is destroyed. So not quite within range for. I can hit a couple of the platforms, but I want to get a little closer. All right, so while we're waiting for things to kind of happen over there. Oh, harpoon launch. I'm gonna go say I want to go check on my bombers, but let's go see if this missile is going to hit that oil platform. Well, that's a commercial tanker, not a platform, but oh, that's a Chinese platform. But it doesn't matter because I keep forgetting that they're. Never mind. Let's see. Hit it. Goodbye, freighter. Gotcha. And it automatically retargets. Goodbye, oil. Oh, no, not quite goodbye, oil platform. All right, so ambush is maneuvering to go for the Chinese task or the Nigerian task group. F-35s are flying around. Where's my bombers? And what's their status? And it's more tankers coming up. So bombers, nothing ready for another 16 hours. Oh, torpedoes in the water. Go spearfish. Oh, they're just gonna get outside of range, I think, of the torpedoes. Oh, got him. All right, so let's go back to flank as deep. Go to flank. I think they may outrun the spearfish. Go spearfish, go. Let's see, they are going at 29 knots. 31 knots. Spearfish are going at 55. They may be able to range on these torpedoes. They're running straight away from them. Don't run out of fuel. This frigate may just make it. This one's probably gone if they hit. Got it. Oh, we got the other one too. Yes! All right, now we gotta. Now I gotta run. As deep and at flank. Good. Because that Chinese surface group is turning towards me. And they at least have helicopters and I actually thought that that other frigate was going to get away. I thought it was going to outrange the spearfish because it was running straight away from it. And okay, where are we at? So request supply airdrops for tangent asset LZ California, LZ Arizona, LZ New Mexico from 2100. through 0400 01 February 17th. So we got to. All right, so I've got a supply. Priority items for delivery are small arms, ammunition, medical supplies, blah, 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 blah. Basically everything they need to fight. These supplies are coming on board ships Task Force 6.44 in the general vicinity of southwest Nigeria. Each LZ is able to receive rotary wing or airdrop supply. Request supply operations include no later than 0400 to allow for recovery, transport, and stowage of material prior to first light. So 6.44 was this group over here. So we've got one Super Stallion and three Seahawks. So LZ Arizona, LZ New Mexico, and what was the other one? That's LZ Texas. I don't think that was one of them. That's Kansas. I can't remember what the third landing zone was. So we had New Mexico. I can't pull it up either. New Mexico, Arizona, and I can't remember what the third drop zone was. All right, well, we'll just deliver to those two. So you know what? On a side tangent, so I think we can unassign my Osprey from that mission. All right, let's get these two guys airborne, and I'm gonna cheat. These two Cobras that are under maintenance, well, they've been fixed and they're ready to go. And we're gonna launch them. They're gonna go they're gonna go start blowing up oil rigs. And these two helicopters will go to those two LZs. Red Wolf 1. Pretty sure I'm clicking on the helicopter, but it keeps selecting the... There we go. So there's LZ Arizona. Where's the other helicopter? Right there. Red Wolf 2. All right. So California, Arizona, New. Thanks, Stefan. Um, I got it from. So there's Arizona, New Mexico, and I think that's Texas. That's Kansas. Oh, don't tell me this one all the way back here is probably California. No, that's New York. Where's LZ, California at? New Mexico, Arizona, Kansas, New York, Texas. I don't know where the third LZ's at. Unless it's can't be this over here, right? That's the yeah, Comfort. Yeah, I don't know where that third LZ is. All right, well, looks like only two of the drop zones are going to get supplies. Oh, okay. It's right there. Thanks, Afad. That's a really small drop zone. I didn't see it at all up there. Okay. So Seahawks are going to the other two. So Super Stallion gets to go to California. I think I'm completely screwing this timing because I think they said they wanted it later than what they do, but